Have you ever seen an ad that told a really great story but then wondered what it was actually selling? Or have you watched an ad and been confused about what the story has to do with the product? Well, that's the challenge we're going to explore today. The connection between story and product in advertising. Let's break down how linking stories to products can make a huge difference in ad effectiveness. My name is Matthias Glaser. Let's get right into it. In a world flooded with advertising, storytelling has become a powerful tool, but here's the catch. Simply telling a story is not enough. For an ad to be truly persuasive, the story and the product must be closely linked. If the product story link is too weak, viewers may enjoy the ad, but they won't be persuaded to buy the product. The product story link is extremely important. A strong product story link helps viewers understand the product's role in the story, which keeps them engaged and makes the ad more persuasive. So how does it work? It all comes down to something called narrative transportation. Basically, when we are immersed in a story, we feel like we are part of it, we are transported into that narrative world. We stop thinking critically and become emotionally involved. If an ad effectively integrates its product into the story, it increases this immersion, this transportation. Transportation in turn influences how we feel about the brand, our attitude toward the brand. Together with my co-author, Herbert Reisinger, we conducted several studies to empirically test this. We created a fine-grained measure of product story link to measure how well a product is linked to the story in an ad. We found support for the model we proposed, namely that a stronger link between product and story increases understanding, which in turn increases transportation, which leads to more positive attitudes toward the brand featured in the story ad. Put another way, one of the key findings is that weak links between a product and a story disrupt this immersion, meaning that the ad is less persuasive. So if the story is great but the product feels out of place, the whole ad loses its impact. Here are also some examples of ads with a weak product story link. A strong product story link sounds great, but how do you actually strengthen the link between the product and the story? As part of creating the measurement, we put together several different ways of doing this. The first type of link is product use. This is defined as the product being used directly by the characters in the story to demonstrate how it works or its benefits. For example, a narrative might show characters eating a particular food or using a gadget, and this usage is an integral part of the plot. The resulting effect of this type of link is that it helps viewers mentally simulate the use of the product and imagine themselves using it. The next type of link is a classic. Can you guess it? It is where the product is the solution to a problem presented in the story. For example, an ad for a vitamin supplement might show a character who feels unwell and after taking the supplement quickly recovers. This approach closely associates the product with a positive outcome and makes it feel essential to resolving the conflict in the story. Behavioral influence means that the product influences the character's behavior, guiding their actions or decisions. For example, in an advertisement for a luxury car, the characters may change their behavior to show confidence and sophistication after driving the car, or they may behave differently to obtain or drive the car. The car is the object of desire. By influencing the characters, the product becomes desirable, and viewers are likely to associate the product with the feelings or actions displayed by the characters. Narrative product specificity is difficult to achieve if you do not know the unique value of your product. This type means that the product is unique to the story and cannot be easily replaced without changing the story itself. For example, a specialized insurance product is highlighted in a story about financial security where no other product would fit as seamlessly. The impact of this type is that it makes the product irreplaceable within the story, making it essential to the plot and more memorable to the audience. The final type, story driver, says that the product plays a fundamental role in driving the narrative forward or adding deeper meaning to the story. This type has two variants. One is story development, meaning the product is necessary for the narrative to unfold. For example, in a soft drink ad, the character's actions revolve around sharing or enjoying the drink. The second is metaphorical or deeper meaning, whereby the product serves as a metaphor or symbol within the narrative. For example, in an insurance ad, the product may not be used explicitly, but it symbolizes security or peace of mind throughout the story. This type of link allows the product to play either a direct or symbolic role in the story, enhancing its integration into the overall message. So, what does this mean for advertisers? It's simple. Don't just focus on telling a good story. Make sure your product is woven into the narrative in a meaningful way. Whether it's showing the product in use, making it a problem solver, or irreplaceable in the plot, the product needs to feel essential. The key takeaways are: make sure the product plays a vital role in the story, create a seamless link between the product and the narrative, avoid making the product feel like an afterthought. So the next time you see an ad that makes you think, hang on, what was that selling again? Remember, it's all about the link between product and story. If you want to know whether it makes sense to use celebrities to improve your storytelling ads, watch this video summarizing research in which my co-authors and I compare the effectiveness of celebrities with that of unknown actors in storytelling video ads. Just click here. It's not a trick. If you like this video, hit the like button, click subscribe, and share it with someone who might find this video interesting. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.